Up next, the Hawks taking on the Nuggets. For the Hawks, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They'll look to tip that balance with a win here. Nuggets, Hawks, only on 2K Sports. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Hawks. As the season continues to ramp up, they've secured the 7th spot.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. They've got Peyton Watson, Jamal Murray out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard position. 2 elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Watson, yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Good pass by Murray there. He's always looking to get others involved in the action.
Back to Alexander Walker. Porzingis with a screen on Murray. Porzingis, high post. Clock at 2. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Watson. It's Jokic, high post. And they double up Jokic. Jones from outside hits the trifecta.
Such a savvy passer. Jokic is patient and gets quality openings for his teammates.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Johnson a screen on Jones. Pass to Johnson. Here's Porzingis. Jokic grabs the board.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Now here's Watson. Murray deciding where to go with it. Here's Jokic. His last outing, he had 24 points. 4-3. The rebound by the Hawks. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Jamal Murray.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Rizachet. Outside Johnson. Porzingis sets a screen. Johnson inside, defended by Watson. Clock at 4. Here's Alexander Walker. Atlanta again missing. Denver leading by 7. Inside, here's Jones. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Jones has got 5.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Rizachet. To the inside. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Yeah, that's an easy throw down for him. The rim might as well be 8 feet tall when you're as long as he is.
Outside Jones. And here's Johnson. Denver moving it around. Here's Watson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now here's Alexander Walker, defended by Murray. Pass to Rizachet. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
It's always good to see Rizachet mixing it up down low.
Now Watson. Jones with a screen on Johnson. Watson passes to Jones. There's the 3. Rebounded by Daniels. Hawks trail by 7. Here's Alexander Walker. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can cook your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Alexander Walker. Still no points.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
The 3 from Rizachet. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And you see how dangerous Rizachet can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Jokic against Porzingis. And the basket by Jokic.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Daniels, that one's true.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Well, with Nickeil Alexander Walker, his versatility may be his greatest asset.
Yeah, I agree with you there, B.A. I mean, he can initiate the offense if he needs to. He can certainly score off the catch and make plays off the dribble. He's got good positional size at about 6'5", and he can guard multiple positions.
Here's Alexander Walker. Denver getting their last shot to go. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looks, and we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. And Denver with a change here, too. Hardaway's checked in. On the wing, Murray, covered by Daniels. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Porzingis. And the 3 off target.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Jokic with it. 6 points for him. Left side, Murray. That 3's off the mark. Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Johnson. Now Porzingis, defended by Hardaway. Here's Daniels. Nails it from 3. Daniels has got 5.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Hawks making a change here. Kennard's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Brown, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. Here's Brown. 14 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Pass to Jokic. Denver moving it around. Jokic is doubled. Stolen by Kennard. Down low. Here's a Congo. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Nikola Jokic. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And for the guys who changed teams in the offseason, Clark, how long do you think it takes them to learn a new system?
I think it's a couple of things. I mean, one, a lot of teams in the NBA use similar terminology and run similar sets, so that helps. But you've got to be a fairly quick learner. And then, depending on how complex the system is, that usually can impact how quick you pick things up.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Wallace. Porzingis sets a screen. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You know, what makes Porzingis a nightmare matchup, guys, is his size, skill, and agility.
Outside Hardaway. Screen by Watson. Now here's Jokic, guarded by Okongwu. Up and in on the layup. Jokic has got 8 points.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Wallace outside. Pass to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Kennard on the wing. No good on the 3.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Jokic. Give him 8 points now. That's
just too easy. You got to offer more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr., very dangerous once he gets this type of position.
Kennard outside. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Kennard for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Pass to Watson. From deep, Johnson counted from distance. And now an 8-point Denver lead.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Brown finds Jokic. Here's Hardaway beyond the arc. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Now here's Wallace, defended by Brown. Okongwu, the pass to Kennard. And here's Wallace, defended by Brown. Fires from deep. And Luke Kennard, good for three. And now just a three-point Nugget lead.
You know, he's really a good passer for a big man, guys. Porzingis very solid at setting up his teammates.
Jokic passes to Hardaway. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Okongwu. Jokic, no good. Atlanta is shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Outside, Alexander Walker. To the wing on the left. Here's Porzingis. And another basket for Atlanta.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Now Jokic. Here's Watson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That free throw no good. And the Nuggets making a change here. And the second free throw is good. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Denver Nuggets. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
We've got Luke Kennard. Noel out there with Onyeka Okongwu. Then there's Johnson, and it's Wallace in at the one. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Denver shooting their third free throw shot of the game. That free throw good from Holmes. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Excellent hustle by the athletic Brown.
Here's Murray. And that one comes up a bit short. Hawks trail by 7. Takes a step back to the middle. Noel. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Krejci's checked in for Wallace. Tyson, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
One shot.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Here's Krejci. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Shoots a fadeaway. Newell can't get it to go.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 6. Murray with a physical finish.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Brown against Kennard. Here's Krejci. No made baskets yet. Here's Newell. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Hardaway, no good.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Murray. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Pass to Krejci. Over Murray. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Now just a 2-point Nugget lead.
The one thing you have to respect about Johnson, he's happy to make the extra pass.
Here's Tyson. Hardaway from outside. And the 3-pointer goes. Hardaway's got 5 points.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's Krejci, defended by Murray. Johnson against Hardaway to the paint. Here's Newell, and he jams it home with authority.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Porzingis is checked in for Atlanta. Alexander Walker comes in for Krejci. And then for Denver, Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Watson comes in for Tyson. And it's Johnson in for Brown. So it's Denver now. Johnson passes to Murray. Unloads from 13. Okongwu with the rebound. Hawks trail by 3. Outside Johnson. Outside Porzingis. The kick out to Johnson. Shot clock at 5.
Whoa!
Powerful jam!
Woo! And that was a dunk contest material kind of jam. Johnson just letting it all hang out.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Outside Murray. This one for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds in the game. Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray's probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating.
He
didn't. Oh,
wow.
Man.
You want some?
Woo.
You got some.
He was looking in the basket on that one.
Jokic up top. Back to Murray. Murray going to work inside.
Fantastic body control by Murray, refusing to let the physical contact of the defense throw him off.
Outside Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled to the inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Yeah, all the way up there at 7-2. I mean, it must be pretty easy for Porzingis to see the floor.
Johnson against Johnson. Right side Hardaway. Screen by Watson. For three. Hardaway, no good. The Hawks have gone 8 for 9 here in the second. Outside, Alexander Walker. Launches it, and he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So for the Hawks, Risache, he's checked in for Okongwu. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Kennard. Nuggets trail by 4. Now here's Murray. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Yeah, protecting the rim. Porzingis, one of the best in the league at that.
Daniels with it. Checked by Murray. Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul. Outside Johnson. Porzingis sets a screen. Clock at 6. Off target from outside.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Ryan, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Risache. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Daniels. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. Pass to Johnson. Screen by Watson. Three-pointer. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Daniels misses. The Nuggets trail. Outside Murray. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Saturday, they kick off a road trip in Washington, where they'll take on the Wizards. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And Atlanta making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. Okongwu, a screen on Hardaway. Okongwu with the bucket. Okongwu's gotten 4 this quarter.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Brown passes to Jokic. Got a piece of it. Daniels against Brown. Alexander Walker.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Back to Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Atlanta.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Daniels outside. Over to the wing. Porzingis with it. He's against Watson. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Well, it appears to me that pressure doesn't get to Porzingis, guys. In fact, you could actually make a case it makes him sharper and more focused.
Jokic against Okongwu. Jokic, good. Jokic has got 10 points.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Down low. Here's Porzingis. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Brown looking around. Outside Watson. Hardaway on the wing. Lets it fly. Nice D from Alexander Walker.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Shot from the low post is good. Alexander Walker's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Really warming up. He's scoring it with consistency this quarter.
Inside. It's 2-on-1. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Ricochet's future in this league.
And here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Outside Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it from the high post. No good, off the front rim.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Porzingis misses. And so it's Atlanta going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk. And we're not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And you know, for that matchup with the Wizards, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. You know, that's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Jet, it seems like upsets happen every week. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Hawks.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively, nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
And if they continue on this track, they're pulling away down the stretch. Mark my words.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Nuggets trail by 12. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. Nikola Jokic is out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then it's Murray. And it's Jones in at the 3.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
To the middle. Porzingis.
Nights like this tonight, I mean, that's why you pay Porzingis max money at times. He simply just carries the offense.
Outside Johnson. Back to Murray. That's tipped. Daniels against Johnson. Outside Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Porzingis. Watson with a rebound. Nuggets trail by 12. Jokic passes to Watson. Here's Murray, covered by Alexander Walker. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Pass to Rizachet. They kick it out to Porzingis. From deep range, KP hits it.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Murray drives in, and he gets that one. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Watson with a rebound. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Nuggets. Johnson on the wing. Back to Jokic. Down low. Here's Jones. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up. Denver shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Johnson. Back to Alexander Walker. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from three. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
Daniels outside. Back to Alexander Walker. Out left to the wing. Here's Porzingis. Misses off the right iron. Nuggets trail by 10. Jones, the pass to Johnson. Outside Murray. Screen by Watson. Fires the three. Rebounded by Daniels. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. They still need this. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Hardaway's checked in for Jones. Over the last month, these are the highest scoring teams in the NBA. Number 1, Denver.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Nuggets trail by 12. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's the three. Ooh, that high release of Jokic as he buries the three.
And Jokic provides shooting for this team. He's the definition of a stretch five.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Now here's Porzingis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Injuries aside, you know, Porzingis' growth here in the league, I think, has been really quite rapid. It's clear that he puts in the time in practice to continue to refine his scoring ability and overall skill set.
Good on the second one. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Murray. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Back to Daniels. Out to the wing. Here's Porzingis. Oh, he parries the 20-footer. Porzingis has got 20 points.
Porzingis aggressive and effective tonight from start to finish. Coach is smiling all night long.
Launches a three. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside Rizachet. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. Rizachet's got 10.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. Porzingis sets a screen. Takes a three. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in the game.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Inside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists tonight.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Back to Alexander Walker. Outside Rizachet. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Rizachet's got 6 here in the quarter.
I love how competitive this kid Rizachet is, coming right back with his own triple.
Outside Murray. Pass to Johnson from behind the arc. That shot off. Rizachet with some nice D. The Hawks lead by 12. Now Johnson. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Murray.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Guys, back to you.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Pass to Rizachet. Outside Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Johnson for 3. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Jokic passes to Watson. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Now here's Alexander Walker. Covered by Johnson. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And what a display of athleticism. Johnson jamming the drive-in.
Outside Johnson. To stop the drought. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from Rizachet. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jokic. And here's Murray. The 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. There's a screen by Johnson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Hardaway. To the inside. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Defended by Murray. Back to Rizachet. Porzingis with a screen on Hardaway. From 11 feet away. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Rizachet. Porzingis has got 10 points now just in this quarter. Murray passes to Jokic. And a foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. Kennard comes in for Rizachet. And it's Wallace in for Daniels. And then for Denver, Najee comes in for Watson. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. Jokic against Okongwu. Jokic with it. He's got 13. Just 2 to shoot. Shoots over Okongwu. And it's Jokic missing. The Hawks lead by 18. To the paint. And stolen by Jokic. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter to end the run. And it's laid up and in by Brown.
Brown is a physical player, so he's not going to be bothered by contact or having to play through contact.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Over to the left wing. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Here's Jokic. Count that one. Jokic has got 15 points.
Boy, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
There's a screen. Pass to Porzingis. And that's not going to go. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Atlanta Hawks. Play tremendous D, challenging every shot at the rim. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Trying to maintain that edge right now. Coach Snyder encouraging his guys.
Solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Noel out there with Onyeka Okongwu. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Wallace in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. Outside, Brown. With the step back. Here's Valanciunas. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Okongwu.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Wallace, the pass to Kennard. Hauled in by Brown.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Okongwu. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Valanciunas drops them both. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Kennard outside. To the left wing. Here's Noel. Back to Kennard. Pass to Wallace. Johnson for 3. Hits a three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Yeah, Johnson will take advantage of a look from 3 every time.
Tries to break his ice. Kick out to Brown. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
He was free to fire at his leisure there, not much resistance.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Wallace, the pass to Kennard. Down low. Here's a Kongwu. Valanciunas with a rebound. Nuggets trail by 14. Here's Murray. And connects on the 9-footer.
Murray plays with such a nice rhythm, especially on offense, and he's got a really good feel and understanding of when to shoot the pull-up.
Now here's Wallace. He's covered closely. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Porzingis has checked in for the Hawks. And then for Denver, Nikola Jokic comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Tyson in for Holmes. Now here's Murray. Watched by Wallace. Outside Murray. Denver needs to get off a shot. The shot by Tyson, no good. Atlanta leading by 12. Wallace outside. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Kennard. Back to Porzingis. Here's Johnson. Atlanta again missing. Nuggets trail by 12. To the inside. Tyson. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up, and the Hawks making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Johnson's checked in.
One shot.
And that one misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Tyson. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Johnson against Johnson. From downtown. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Brown. Back to Jokic. Here's Johnson. Denver moving it around. Now Jokic. Guarded by Okongwu. Jokic, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Pass to Porzingis. Now Okongwu. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Nuggets trail by 15. Here's Tyson. There's a screen by Johnson. The shot by Tyson, no good.
Trying to match threes, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's Alexander Walker, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Murray passes to Jokic. Outside Murray. Rejected by Okongwu. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Kennard, he's checked in for Wallace. And Denver with a change here, too. Watson's checked in. Five to shoot. Here's Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Porzingis for three. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Screen by Watson. Johnson passes to Watson. Knocks it down from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Porzingis. Watson with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Johnson finds Murray. Puts up a deep 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 11 rebounds in the game. Kennard outside. Now Porzingis. Outside Johnson. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Murray. Watson passes to Jokic. Outside Murray. Takes the 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Murray's got 9 points now in the second half.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Here's Porzingis. Pass to Kennard. Just 5 on the clock. They get it again. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Watson. Now here's Jokic. Guarded by Okongwu. Jokic is doubled. Now here's Johnson. The 3 is up. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Timeout, timeout.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Atlanta making some changes here. Risache comes in for Okongwu. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Kennard. And Denver with a change here too. Jones, he's checked in for Brown. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Back to Johnson. Pass to Risache. Porzingis with a screen on Jones. Here's Porzingis. Jokic with a rebound.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
Inside, Jokic drops it in.
No surprise, Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking 3-level bucket.
Johnson against Daniels. Outside Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. On the wing, Alexander Walker, defended by Murray. No good.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Johnson. It's stolen by Daniels. Outside Johnson. Ooh, stolen by Murray. 1:43 left in the fourth. Left side Watson. Jones outside. Jokic against Porzingis. Jones. The three is off.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Now Risache. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Here's Porzingis. Johnson outside. Shoots it up. Murray pulls it down.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold.
And there's no way this margin gets closed
good.
down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Hawks.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Outside Porzingis from downtown. The three is in.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Jones outside. Johnson outside. Now here's Jokic. He's closely guarded. Jones can't hit it. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.